For years, the Brown family has been at the forefront of reality TV programming, but fans of Sister Wives have come to know all the complexities of this polygamous family. However, recent murmurs and speculations have begun to surface that may rock the family to its very foundations. There have been allegations rave among those who know the Brown family that Janelle Brown might be concealing an engagement ring, leading to serious debate among fans. What the implications of such information might be is substantial, as is the question of how it might affect the existing, strenuous relationship between Janelle and Kody Brown, the patriarch of the family. All the intrigue begins with the simple thought that Janelle might be wearing an engagement ring that no one knows about. It all started with the unusual actions that Janelle's fans picked up on in the latest episodes, where there were glimpses of something that just did not belong, the acting that held far too much substance, and the indication that Janelle might just be holding something back. The rumors are all over social media, where fans are taking each and every picture and interpreting each and every glance and each and every conversation. Janelle might already be engaged to another man, or perhaps this is just a plot to move towards assertiveness due to family tensions. To add more fuel to the flames, there have been whispers about Kody Brown's financial difficulties about the same time. For the past several years, Kody has been responsible for the family's financial quotient, ruling over several houses and spending money to support various family members, as he also sponsors family gatherings that make headlines. However, reports have emerged that Kody might be at the edge of bankruptcy, facing immense pressure as an individual as well as for the family as a whole. Fans quickly took to social media, analyzing the meaning. Could Janelle's supposed secret ring be an indirect message or reaction to Kody's financial circumstances? Some fans believe that Janelle, who has always been represented on Sister Wives as an independent and strong woman, is perhaps getting herself ready for an era when she can no longer count on Kody for support and stability. Alternatively, possibly this is simply an act of personal significance and meaning, an indication of passing some personal level of commitment or recognition, and not necessarily an engagement. Whatever the reality of the situation, the rumor has enthralled the Sister Wives fan community. However, the dynamics between the Brown family members add to the chaos. Janelle has been perceived as one of the sane wives, who often ends up playing the role of an arbitrator between the other wives and Kody in the case of a family feud. However, there seem to be some indications of a growing rift between Janelle and Kody in the recent episodes of the show. Whether the reported engagement ring is a gesture of defiance or just a statement of self-affirmation is a question only Janelle can answer, as of now, as fans are divided on this issue. Adding more to the drama, the timing of these rumors cannot be ignored. Just when the rumors of Janelle's ring started making the headlines, financial problems of Kody made the headlines. Sources say that Kody has been struggling to cope up with various aspects, including multiple mortgages, maintaining various properties, and the overall expenditure of raising a big family. In a community where financial security and resources are considered an important aspect of maintaining harmony in the family, this added pressure can be immense on the whole family. Some viewers feel that the lack of financial security may help reveal the reasons for Kody's more possessive nature lately. When the security of being the head of the family is threatened, either by financial matters or even by personal matters, there may be a greater tendency to take impulsive actions, like taking away some personal freedoms. The rumors became more rampant, with speculations that Kody may be pursuing a litigation stand against some occurrences in the family, such as weddings and engagement ceremonies. While there is still a public dearth of detail, a possible hidden engagement ring and Kody's litigation actions make for a riveting tale. Reality TV show aficionados have likened this particular situation to classic reality show drama, as love, money, and secrets are intertwined for explosive drama. For the Brown family, who have for many years experienced polygamy, communication, and emotion, this would seem like a major episode yet. A further reason for the fanaticism is the manner in which social media draws attention to even the smallest minutiae. Videos of Janelle's hands, her jewelry, and even interactions with Kody are being poured over frame by frame. Social media groups are filled with postings like, "The secret ring Janelle's been hiding, all is explained," and Kody's finances may implode the whole family. Every move, every smile, every look is picked apart, often igniting fervent debates. Whether it is really a secret ring or simply merely a personal style statement, an optical illusion, the end result is that it has given the social media public something they never could have predicted, and is the true influence of reality TV and fanatic audience members. Other than fan chatter on social media platforms, there are emotional elements of this rumor that affect the family as well. If Janelle could be hiding an engagement ring, it appears as if there are changes in Janelle and Kody's relationship, or it could even be hinting at changes in the upcoming family dynamics. While the Brown family has always stressed the values of honesty and open communication in the family, it's clear that even the tiniest secret has the capability of causing upset in even the best-managed families. Will Janelle come clean on camera, or will it be a side storyline that unfolds at its own pace over time? Among the most intriguing parts of this developing drama is how love, secrecy, and money intersect. Let's look at Janelle's supposed secret hidden engagement ring, and how that is a private choice that can affect her personally, against the background of money woes that Kody is facing, a situation that highlights howsoever fragile their financial security is. All of this combines to form a maelstrom of intrigue and drama that is exactly the stuff of which reality TV is made, and exactly what keeps viewers riveted to their TV screens. As rumors continue to swirl, what is obvious is that the Brown family is at a crossroad. Fans are divided and passionate about what may or may not happen next. Will Janelle come clean about her secret engagement ring? Will Kody's finances turn around or continue to cause tension and drama? But most importantly, what is next for this family as they stand at a crossroad, with secrets and finances hanging precariously in the balance? At the end of the day, the combination of Janelle's supposed hidden engagement ring and Kody's supposed financial troubles is more than just a news headline. It's a story of human emotion, family drama, and reality TV at its finest. The fans are tuning in worldwide, hungry for every bit of information that comes their way. Regardless of whether this information is true or not, the affect of this story has already been seen in the narrative of Sister Wives. This is only the beginning of what may prove to be one of the most discussed seasons in the history of the series. With secrets, money problems, and the constant presence of the ever-unfolding drama inherent in polygamy, Section 1 is only the beginning. But one fact remains true for the fans. What is truly going on in the Brown family? For a long time now, Kody Brown has been perceived as a symbol of strength to fans of Sister Wives, a pillar of strength that holds together multiple households, and a balance of love and finances that is rather fragile and hard to maintain. However, there have been whispers of a rather troubling kind that have said Kody may be facing some serious financial issues that may soon take him to bankruptcy. This is rather shocking and perturbing news for fans of the show, since this is not just an individual's problem, but affects an entire family that he is responsible for. In order to grasp the magnitude of the problem, one must consider the distinct financial problems associated with the Browns' polygamous lifestyle. There is Kody managing numerous real estate holdings, each contributing to their own set of expenses in terms of mortgages, taxes, and upkeep. Furthermore, add to this the cost of utilities, grocery bills, education, family functions, and vacations, and soon one can appreciate the magnitude associated with the support of such a large family. In previous episodes, Kody's astute fiscal management appears foolproof, although sources suggest this may be catching up to him. Insiders close to the family have leaked that Kody may have limited sources of income. Given that reality show deals and other business ventures are not consistent sources of income anymore, it seems that Kody may not have enough money to sustain his family. Furthermore, some of his business or property ventures may not have yielded him good results, thus racking up an ever-increasing list of debts. This piece of information will come as a shock to those who have long been observing how Kody handles finances. Social media sites have been buzzing with fan theories. Online comment sections are filled with questions. If Kody is broke, how would he afford all the homes? Would the wives need to seek financial freedom? And could this result in a radical change to the lifestyle? These are just a few questions that are feeding the rumor mill and putting Kody's financial problems front and center in the sister wives' buzz. Insiders report that the financial woes of Kody are also trickling down to family relations. There have been flashes of conflict in previous seasons that centered on money. And now that the family is faced with the threat of insolvency, conflicts may escalate. Some insiders speculate that the measures that Kody is undertaking to save money, limit spending, or restrict some activities might be considered controlling by the wives. For Janelle, Robin, Christine, and Mary, all these economic troubles might create problems in their family relationships and marriages. Kody's financial problems also have some repercussions on the public image of the Browns family. Kody and his current wives have always been envied for their ability to run multiple households and still maintain a united front on national TV. Kody and his current wives might find it hard to maintain this lifestyle if his financial problems continue. Would this pose some threat to the popularity of their TV show as well? Would they have to downsize and part ways with some of their properties? Adding further drama, whispers go that Kody is experiencing stress, which is affecting his decision-making, both on-screen and off-screen. Some sources postulate that his current actions off-screen, including the reported lawsuit against a wedding, can be related, at least in a degree, to financial troubles. In this way, his actions can be perceived as a purposeful way of shielding or preserving finances, or simply protecting against any kind of financial loss related to particular decisions or actions of the family. In this way, a whole different scenario emerges, a man struggling not only with his own personal and familial struggles, but furthermore struggling financially as well, which can result in the increased drama the fans witnessed on screen. Financial analysts looking into this particular case observe that dealing with multiple families is already very risky, and when it comes to finances, uncertainties can be particularly problematic. This is true even for an experienced father such as Kody, as any sudden loss of income or sudden costs could easily create a financial emergency. Clearly, when it comes to polygamous families, any single miscalculation could easily affect multiple individuals. Viewers tuning into these activities and reactions via social media have had no problem offering predictions as to whether this family will be able to overcome these issues or not. The reaction from the online community has been fervent. On Reddit, Instagram, and Twitter, viewers have been submitting their theories and calculations as to how much the family is really worth and what they think the Brown family needs to do in order for Kody to support all 4 households. While many think the family will eventually have to sell their houses and live off the income brought in by the independent women, Others think Kody Brown always manages to come out on top, and that this time will be no exception. To make matters worse, there's the added factor of financial troubles and personal relationships. One can easily see how financial troubles can cause significant issues in polygamous family units where money has to be allotted carefully, taking into consideration more than one household. For Kody Brown, there may already exist tensions relative to reported rumors of bankruptcies that could already affect him and his wives. Speculation relative to TLC followers already contends that the reported hidden engagement ring of Janelle may very well include financial frustrations in terms of asserting her independence. As the drama builds in this series, it's clear that Kody's problems are about more than just finances. They are also related to issues of control, family, and long-term security. Not only does Kody have several wives and children on his hands, but multiple residences are also at issue, as are the problems that could ensue if Kody does not get his finances in order. One thing that could be in jeopardy is the Browns' tightly knit family reputation. As has been observed by experts as well as longtime enthusiasts, the trouble that Kody faces has reminded everybody that reality television, on occasion, covers more than the drama that goes on. What the Browns face when it comes to their personal finance, their secrets, as well as their family relations can be attributed to something much mundane, but something that viewers can relate to: responsibility, honesty, and being able to take care of their families. However, the issue that Kody has reminded everybody that reality television doesn't only show drama, it also has its roots in reality. In the meantime, rumor and speculation among fan culture continue to heat up. Could Kody be covering up the true nature of this financial crisis from public view, or even from his wives? Do the wives know that a crisis is coming? Or is all of this carefully controlled behind the scenes? Each rumor leads to more speculation, and each post tends to fuel this ever-growing story of intrigue and drama involving the Brown clan. At the end of the day, Kody's financial crisis is more than just what's happening in their ledger books. It's about the pressure, the responsibility, and the delicate act of trying to maintain multiple households. With more and more information emerging about their ongoing reports of bankruptcy, the secret to their fiancés' rings, and possible lawsuits, fans have no choice but to wait for what's next. Can Kody and the family turn around their financial troubles? Can their wives come to the breaking point? And what will this financial struggle mean to their story in Sister Wives episodes down the road? The one thing that is for sure is that fans are hooked, declared a People magazine columnist about Counting On. The threat of bankruptcy, secrets being exposed, and interpersonal romantic drama make this installment of the Brown family saga red hot and arguably some of the most compelling material in years. Kody Brown and his financial woes are now absolutely at play, and Kody's individual finances are what drive the story. All is revealed. And so, the conclusion of Kody Brown's alleged financial nightmare has produced the perfect storm of uncertainty that surrounds the Brown family. There is not only the support of several households, but also the looming possibility of litigation and relationships that are strained and pushed to the limits. The Brown family's fans find themselves riveted and observing every move they make. And through this difficult time for the Brown family, one thing is clear. The financial situation of Kody Brown and his wives is far from merely having potential, and serves instead as the exciting reality show on TLC. In the realm of reality TV shows, nothing attracts viewers quite like legal drama, particularly if it is taking place within a family as prominent as that of the Browns from Sister Wives fame. Fans of the show have been abuzz with rumors and theories stemming from reports that Kody Brown may have sued to prevent a marriage within their ranks. The repercussions are huge and include themes of love, money, and power. The Brown family has offered a complex dynamic for many years, one in which the patriarch is Kody and the family maintains multiple relationship dynamics. There may be the occasional instance in which there is conflict and the possibility for disagreements, but the involvement of the legal system is not typically part of the equation. The shocking twist in this scenario is the apparent escalation the family may soon face due to the filing of a lawsuit by Kody himself. But what might the reasoning behind the filing of the lawsuit be? Sources reveal that the filing of the suit against Kody is possibly driven by financial and asset protection issues. Throughout the previous seasons, the audience has witnessed the tremendous pressures and strains that Kody is subject to, whereby he is required to manage different families and expenditures. In considering that there is possibly an upcoming wedding, whether engagement or renewal, there is an aspect of financial implications that Kody is not ready or prepared for. Lawyers have commented on this situation, with the revelation that Kody's behavior could be traced to his position as the patriarch of the family. In polygamous families, issues considered to be of a personal nature, such as an engagement and wedding, can create legal and financial issues, especially with multiple properties. The fact that he filed a lawsuit could be indicative of his need to make sure that family finances are managed, or managed in a way he approves of. However, fans have been quick to react on their favorite websites regarding this dramatic development, and speculations have run wild. While some people believe that Kody is overreaching his role as a husband, and that he is being authoritarian when he seeks to dictate the personal choices of his wives, others believe that since he is the breadwinner of their families and their legal husband since he is likely declared so in their marriages, he has a right to intervene where he feels that their love affairs may affect their finances or property. Adding to the drama are the circumstances under which this lawsuit has come to light. At the same time that there are rumors of Janelle's secret engagement ring and Kody's problems with finances, there is other piece of the drama that creates a perfect storm, in which fans can't help but wonder what's really going on in the Brown household. It's as if all of these pieces of drama are somehow related to one another, that Kody's suit could be more than simply about finances. According to insiders, the court tussle has already had some impacts on the family relationships. Some of the women are frustrated with Kody's interference and may think that this is an affront to their freedom and autonomy to make decisions regarding their lives. This is an indication of some of the tensions that have been exhibited in the show, and it is enough for viewers to spend hours debating the undertones of Kody's decisions. CL Chow. P. This suit may also have implications for the family dynamics of the members. In polygamous families like that of the Browns, cooperation and communication are essential. If Kody's action will likely or will definitely be viewed as controlling or not necessary, it may have long-term effects on the family members' emotions. Fans of the reality show are concerned that this legal issue may bring a new chapter in the family's life story that may not easily be repaired. Legal insiders have also ventured opinions about what might happen when the lawsuit goes to court. Kody may win the case and prevent the wedding or engagement, depending on the state and the circumstances surrounding the case. On the one hand, Kody may win the case and thereby protect resources and assert his power and dominance, but this move could result in resentments and lack of trust among the wives, therefore creating tension within the family setting. On the other hand, the case might result in Kody accepting all the changes that are not acceptable to him. This has caused dynamics on social media to be really heated and divide fan views into those that identify with Kody's issues and others that support the independence of the wives. Images and videos shared on sites like Reddit and Instagram have comments running into thousands, with discussions analyzing all the information available. Kody wants to stop the wedding over money. Janelle is defending herself, and this is going to be explosive to watch. The more interesting part for this scenario would be that there is a human element for which these contracts matter. Whereas for Kody, this is more than just a contract. It's a family history, a sense of obligation, and a responsibility for what is best for everyone. The other women would have a contract for independence, happiness, and working through their own needs in this family relationship. There is also the element of public perception that comes from the Browns as a family. They have been dealing with their public image through reality TV, sometimes showing too much to their fans, and sometimes keeping things private. However, they have been faced with the struggle of keeping legal matters out of the public eye that might involve personal conflicts, their money, and so forth. There is always wondering among fans about how the struggle will be showcased through the cameras, whether fans will get to see it or not. In addition, the lawsuit brings an extra level of complexity to the speculated hidden engagement ring. Whether it has been secretly planned by Janelle or another of the wives, Kody's suit may be the direct result, upping the drama for the other spouses. Viewing fans find themselves caught up in the conflict, wondering if the ring will come out, or if the wedding, or even the engagement, will be put on hold indefinitely. In terms of the nature of the story, this is a legal issue that takes the story of sister wives to the next level, because before this, the reality TV show was all about relationships and the raising of a family, including the dynamics of polygamy. This is a reality TV show element because it is suspenseful and raises interesting questions, giving the audience something to talk about. In summary, Kody Brown's reported lawsuit against a wedding is more than just a media headline because it serves as a driver for events, excitement, and viewer participation. The situation raises aspects related to economic stress, individual freedoms, solidarity with families, and public image, and is thus among the most interesting aspects of the Brown family dynamic. Viewers from all over the world are engaged and analyzing every detail related to the next shift. Will Kody manage to put a halt to the wedding, establish his control, and safeguard his family's property? Or will the women prove their newfound independence and press ahead in defiance of the legal hurdles in their way? But more importantly, what impact the lawsuit may have in terms of upending the dynamic of the Brown family, both on and off the show. One thing's for sure, though, where rumors, money, and private secrets are all coming into play, there's definitely a recipe for drama, unpredictability, and pure entertainment for what promises to be a wild season of Sister Wives. Each episode, cut, or status update could very well hold a surprise, keeping the audience hanging in suspense and clamoring for more. The courtroom drama has definitely not reached the finish line yet. In the world of Sister Wives, few rumors excite audience fascination quite like those involving possible secret jewelry, particularly an engagement ring. The latest gossip to surface lately is that Janelle Brown could be sporting an engagement ring. This rather small initial gossip has magnified into an internet phenomenon, with audience members tuning in to every frame, clip, and public appearance of this woman to decipher whether this speculation has any merit. For the fans, the concept of the hidden engagement ring has many allurements. Because of this, there are many who believe that Janelle has been one of the more independent and level-headed of the wives, always acting as the voice of reason within the family. Her level-headedness has been looked up to in many ways. It appears, however, that she may very well be making a statement of love and independence right under Kody's very nose. It all started with the observations that led to the rumors. Fans picked up on flashes of the jewelry that looked odd, especially when coupled with Janelle's subtle looks and instances of personal contemplation. These instances were soon picked up by social media platforms like Instagram and Reddit, where posts like "Janelle's secret engagement ring" and "What is she hiding from Kody" started trending. The fan base, equipped with screenshots and zoomed-in pictures, dissected her body language and accessories to an astonishing level of detail, as if they were detectives on the case. Was it a secretive gift from Kody? Or perhaps something different altogether? Adding some allure is the situation within the Brown family dynamics. Janelle has had some complicated situations between her and Kody. Decades of an intimately shared life seem filled with some nuances, mainly involving choices. Rumors among some of their acquaintances hint that if Janelle is actually holding the secret ring, she may only be symbolically standing up for herself through this gesture. Fans are quick to speculate as to where this ring could be from. Could it be that it's a secret proposal by Kody, waiting to be revealed at the right time? Or perhaps it's from someone on the outside, someone like a fan or a symbol of Janelle's success in life. Whatever the answer, it's clear that it's meant to be hidden, sparking curiosity in all of Janelle's fans as to what she could be saying by not flaunting the ring in the open. Social media threads show how excited, curious, and worried people are at the same time. Questions flood the discussion forums. Is Janelle standing up for herself? Does this ring symbolize she is planning on leaving Kody? And why is it being hidden if it is a gift for him? Enthusiasts are split between being excited and confused. Some are excited about the possibility of an underlying romance, while others worry about honesty in the relationships. Another dimension to this intrigue is Kody's perceived financial woes. There is speculation about whether there might be an underlying tie between Janelle's concealment of her ring and the family's pecuniary problems. Perhaps she feels the need to be an independent woman in the event that Kody no longer has the financial resources to support the lifestyle that the family has come to take for granted. Perhaps this has absolutely no relation to money at all and is simply her individualistic expression in keeping with her moods and feelings. According to insiders, the alleged secret ring Janelle might possess could also be related to family dynamics. In polygamy, the actions of one family member tend to affect the others. Janelle could be carefully maneuvering between the other wives, and the act of holding a secret ring might also serve as her way to assert control. To the audience, this creates a fascinating psychodrama, where not only are they interested in the ring, but they're equally fascinated by the reasons behind the ring's secrecy. The rumor mill gets even more frenzied in relation to public outings and interviews on the media. Janelle has been pictured in some of her recent outings concealing her hands in a subtle manner. This makes speculations even more rampant. In some of her interviews or outings, her fingers appear to sparkle with some glowing material. A ring that her fan base claims she is in love and wearing an engagement ring. This only makes her fan base even more obsessed and engaged in speculating about her personal life. There is yet another element which adds intrigue to this, and that is the chance that Janelle's ring could cause some tension in their family. The presence of Kody as the father of their children, and the rumors that Kody is struggling financially, forms a scenario in which there could be tension because of this secrecy. Will Kody find out about the ring? And perhaps it's for a private commitment. And how will he respond to it? Perhaps feeling betrayed. Perhaps understanding what Janelle's intentions are. The stakes are incredibly high, as everyone is eager for this scenario to come true. The fan response can be attributed to the eternal intrigue of secrecy, romance, and empowerment. The fan response centers around themes of personal empowerment, independence, and love in the public eye. Janelle's secret ring is much more symbolic, representative not just of a relationship, but of the way women exist and interact with power and independence within polygamous families. The story attracts the viewer because it reaches them on several levels: emotional, social, and psychological. Further, it fits perfectly into what makes traditional reality TV shows compelling. Secrets, intrigue, and personal investment are all key elements that make for good watching and talking about. By keeping the ring out of sight, or even giving the audience the chance to imagine that a ring is being kept out of sight, Janelle is put at the forefront of a compelling mix of romance, intrigue, and empowerment. Experts in human behavior and analysts of reality TV programming have proposed that the ring, either real or speculated, is more than just simple jewelry. It is an emblem of freedom, decision, and individuality amidst the family dynamics that entail compromise. Viewed within the setting of economic insecurity, legal troubles, and media attention, the notion of the disguised ring acquires even more meaning. It is the epicenter within which the complex dynamics of love, deception, and family planning among the Browns are contained. Even as speculations mount, this is certain: the plot of Janelle's secret hidden engagement ring has managed to fascinate Sister Wives followers from around the globe. Whether this ring is real or just a publicity gimmick, this dialogue has managed to unveil just how interested followers of this famous and flamboyant family are when it comes to their activities. In the end, the intrigue of Janelle's concealed ring is much larger than the ring itself. It has come to symbolize independence in a complicated family exchange, the power of secrecy as a trademark of independence, and the consequences of love, loyalty, and choice as it relates to the heart. The fans are hanging on every word, wondering whether the information will come out on the reality TV show or would forever remain an interesting secret outside of the reality TV scene. In conclusion, the alleged hidden engagement ring in Janelle Brown's story is the epitome of intrigue, drama, and emotional engagement. The problem is situated in the areas of finance, family, and the law, and as such, the plot is both very plausible and very sensational. The ring is thus an example of intrigue, excitement, and the promise of possibilities for the fans. Whether Janelle does decide to show she has a ring, or if this is a secret that is never revealed, is only time that will tell. However, one thing that is certain is that this secret of Janelle having a ring is definitely one of the most engaging storylines that have ever been seen in the series of Sister Wives. After the months of hype and anticipation, the Brown family is now standing at a crossroads. Janelle and her alleged hidden engagement ring, Kody and his financial woes, and the startling attempt to prevent an impending marriage have Sister Wives fans and watchers wondering one question: what's next for the rest of the family? Among one thing that is for sure, the next installment of their life is bound to be one of the most unpredictable and emotional ones. For so long, the Browns have had to deal with the complexities of polygamy, handling various family units and relationships that seem to be so well integrated and well organized, at least to the outside world. But the reality of their finances, their secrecy, and their lawsuits may just tip the scales for this family. It is no surprise that the family has been admired for their efforts to overcome their differences and work through their conflicts. As this has never been more important than it is at this present time, with the whole family facing the possibility of never being the same again. Firstly, it is important to think about how a possible hidden engagement ring for Janelle could affect matters. The engagement ring is more than a symbol of love. It now symbolizes independence, personal will, and perhaps a change in dynamics for the family. Janelle, for one, may wear the engagement ring as a symbol of asserting herself. It may symbolize a warning signal for Kody and other wives who perhaps view it as a cause for concern. It is a never-ending episode for fans who speculate how come Janelle wants to assert herself, as a symbol perhaps that she foresees some instability in the family. Kody's finances are another area which brings immediacy to the plight of the family as a whole. Several reports have indicated that Kody is verging on bankruptcy and is struggling to keep his mortgages, properties, and expenses under control. Such volatility may be counted in mere financial columns. However, it may spill over into all areas of their lives. In fact, what this means for Kody's wives is that they may have to work on being more self-sufficient and maybe even finding alternative income streams or roles in their families. Naturally, for television viewers, seeing Kody ride out financial instability is as compelling as watching a fictional television drama. However, the legal battle in Kody's lawsuit to prevent a wedding adds another layer of complexity to the issue. A family that has always strived to be open and plan ahead finds itself in the middle of courtrooms and media examinations. Viewers are left questioning whether Kody's behavior has to do with fiscal conservatism, worry about the family's finances, or his own control issues. In any of these cases, the suit lends itself to a dramatic, potentially calamitous consequence. If Kody succeeds in his suit, he could protect the family's finances, but potentially ruin relationships. If he loses, the family could suffer embarrassment, which could shift family patterns in unpredictable ways. One of the most intriguing parts of this drama that is currently playing out has to do with love, money, and the choices of the characters. In polygamous households, there are always going to be many different relationships at work, and something can go very wrong. A secret proposal ring may lead to jealousy or curiosity. A lack of money may lead to poor communication and a lack of patience. A lawsuit may lead to division within the family or newfound loyalty within the family. For the audience, this mix of themes lends itself to suspense and unpredictability. Social media is an important factor that influences how the events are perceived by their fans. Each episode, snippet, and insider scoop is picked apart and analyzed on various sites on the internet. These vary from positive statements, such as Janelle is deserving of her independence, to negative statements like Kody is overstepping, and so on, based on the opinions of an actively involved viewing public. The Browns. Drama is a phenomenon that many of their viewers are connected to, not just as an end result, but as a means to an end regarding motivations and choices made by each of their family members. There is also the aspect of speculating about relationships within the family that might be brought to light. There is the revelation that might occur in Janelle's ring, the fact that Kody is not financially stable, and the court case that might affect the relationships among the wives. Will the unity among the wives develop in order to promote one another's freedom? Will the conflicts among the women tear them apart, leading to a permanent shift in the family dynamics? All these elements stimulate fan participation because fans are just waiting to get to the next update. Indeed, when viewed in a broader context, issues of sustainability are also brought into question. The Brown family has been living happily for years, and this has primarily been possible through effective planning and compromise. However, financial issues, legal issues, and personal secrets can challenge even the strongest family bonds. Can Kody rein in finances and ensure he remains the patriarch of this family? Can Janelle and the other wives in this family choose to be more independent, or make decisions that defy conventional norms. Perhaps, however, the most vital question would be this: how will this family represent themselves in the public domain and face the pressure of reality TV? Additionally, there is a psychological and emotional aspect that needs to be taken into account. The aspect of secrecy, and the secrecy that may revolve around something like the engagement ring, may lead to stress, uncertainty, and conflict. In the case of Janelle, the act of protecting the privacy surrounding the engagement ring may serve a function, like Kody's financial stress, but could also lead to her experiencing conflict, including the complications that come with the theme of love, loyalty, and family. Kody's financial stress, mixed with the potential secrets, may lead to increased stress levels, making communication and collaboration difficult. Observers in the field of family dynamics and analysts for reality TV shows point out that this kind of scenario is usually the kind that turns out to be a turning point for the family. The Browns can come through stronger, and the challenges may cause irreparable shifts in relationships and/or family dynamics. For fans, this is what the excitement is all about. Each episode may bring a surprise twist. Each social media release may signal the beginning of an explosion in the storyline, and each rumor may upend the entire storyline. This cycle of speculation, discussion, and consequences provides the audience with a feedback loop that keeps them involved. The Browns' drama has gone from being merely an aspect of their lives to becoming something much larger. The convergence of their lives with the perception of those lives on the popular level, which, in this case, translates into the realm of social media. Every rumor, revelation, and choice becomes a part of this phenomenon that goes much beyond the Browns' lives, drawing viewers into this experience that combines the emotional and analytical realms. Ultimately, all of this portends an unclear but very interesting future for the family of Browns. Such factors as secret engagement rings, financial troubles, and lawsuits provide all of the ingredients necessary to make an interesting season of a very dramatic show. The audience is left to wonder, will all of that provide an opportunity for rebuilding and gathering greater strength together? Or will all of that cause a split that will change their family dynamic forever? One thing is for sure, the public is hooked. The Brown family saga remains a show that continues to fascinate people from all over the globe with every update, every rumor, and every episode. From online discussion groups to YouTube comment sections, people can't wait to follow every update, every prediction, and every possible motive behind every move that happens. The next move for the family may be uncertain, but the show continues. As the season wears on, viewers can expect even more surprises, confrontations, and life-or-death decisions. Whether it's Janelle's revelation about the ring, Kody's finances, or the resolution of the lawsuit, whatever is about to happen is bound to throw all of these people's lives into turmoil and redefine the way all of these relationships are. The future is uncertain, the drama is gripping, and the fans are hanging on every word as they await what happens next between the Brown family members as they face the implications of what is happening in all of this drama and turmoil in this reality TV saga of a lifetime. By meshing the elements of suspense, secrecy, and high-stakes drama, the audience is ensured of following closely the actions of the Brown family and analyzing each move, each gesture, and each revelation. Love, money, and loyalty for the Brown family is not ending anytime soon, and the next installment is no less exciting than the previous ones.